Good evening, darling. Are you feeling a little better? I've got Mrs. Reynolds to make you some hearty chicken broth for supper tonight. It does seem to be just a nasty chill that's got you, isn't it? May I sit with you a moment? Don't be ridiculous. Of course not. What in the world would I rather be doing than spending time with my beautiful wife? Do you remember at Netherfield, that time when your sister came down with illness and you were forced to stay with us for that period of time? And I did my best to fight all the affection I was already feeling for you. Indeed, we quarrelled over books and quarrelled over such other meaningless things. Now, well, yes, I think it is fair to say you were doing your best to rile me up, weren't you? But that is by the by now. And yes, Mr. Bingley's sister did make things a little more difficult at the time. Yet, despite everything, here we are. Me taking care of my beautiful wife, my pearl, my goddess divine. I think I am perfectly safe to kiss your forehead. We have received word from Hartfield. Yes, young Miss Woodhouse is to marry. Indeed, to George Knightley, of all people. Yes, I think everyone really knew how she felt about him except her. Still, hopefully that shall bring to an end those series of miscommunications. Yes, well, I mean, that is one word, I suppose. A bit cruel, maybe. Very well, I suppose, yes. Clueless, indeed. That is a way to describe it, I suppose. But still, 'tis good that it is reaching something of a happy ending, my dear. Oh, and there has been word from your sister. Mm-hmm. She... Yes, Lydia. She is with child. Hmm. Well, she does seem to be happy, so maybe she is making an honest man out of Wickham. Oof. I mean, I could not make supposition about such things, but there are rumours of some couples that have such an arrangement, and let us brush over that, shall we? Indeed. And hope for the best, indeed. Yes. Have you heard from your sister Jane? That is good. So delightful a couple. I feel... I know it was a long time ago, but I still feel remiss for my part in keeping them apart for that time. You are most forgiving, my pearl. You look quite tired. Let me refill your water glass. There. Now drink for me, darling. Mm-hmm. Yes, making sure water is passing through you is good for your body. We are quite certain of that. The doctor has told you many times. Let me open your window somewhat more. It is a beautiful day in the estate, isn't it? You know, until I met you, I never considered my great felicity in being master of such a place. You have caused me to see this in a different light, to understand how much I have to be thankful for in my life. Oh, it has been it has been a reasonably simple day. I took an hour of fencing practice. My sabrewing is improving. I think I've told you it was something I used to partake in quite a lot when I was trying to rid myself of my fancy for you, my lady. I am very glad that did not work now. Even if I did not behave in a more gentlemanlike manner. Come, my darling, you are getting tired. Lie down. I will just sit here next to you, stroke your hair. Like that. I am indeed very happy, Mrs. Darcy. Mrs. Darcy. You just close your eyes now and rest as much as you can. You'll be strong and hale again in no time, my pearl. That's right. Rest, my darling. Rest for me. My pearl. My goddess divine. Mrs. Darcy. Good evening, darling. I hope you enjoyed this romantic audio experience. Please don't forget to like, comment, share the video, and, of course, subscribe to the channel. If you want to hear more of this sort of material, please consider joining my Patreon community, where you'll have early access to future releases and exclusive content. To discover everything I do, visit goodeveningdarling.com.